This is Chris Scott during the week talking about the MCG and Richmond and finals.
There is every possibility that Richmond could play their last 7 games at their home venue at the MCG, not qualify for a home final, but play their first final at their home venue for the 8th time in a row. I think there is some paranoia around the competition about home ground advantage because everyone acknowledges how important it is.
It is an issue.
It's real.
But I think they'll be told next week that even if they hosted Brisbane, they'd have to play that game.
Who here wouldn't push, though, if you were in Chris Scott's position, who here wouldn't push for your side
publicly
to get the opportunity to qualify for a grand final by playing some home finals? Who here wouldn't do it?
Well, what I will say about Chris, he's always been quite neutral on this and said, look, you've got to win the grand final, you've got to win finals on the MCG to win it. So, you know, we don't mind coming. And all of a sudden, now he's talking more about this home final. I know that that's their home ground, but the MCG is a neutral ground, and there are clubs that are interstate clubs that don't play. I think Geelong play 5 games on there this year. I think that's all, but there are some clubs that get 1 or 2. I mean, what a ground to play on. Yeah. In finals, I'd prefer, if I was a player for Geelong, and I'm not, so I guess I probably can't understand what it is to play down there in front of their home ground, but to play on the MCG in front of another 30,000 people.
I get that, but they know they're going to play. They know they're going to play on. They know they're going to play if they make the grand final. They qualify. They know they're going to play on the MCG. Okay, they know though better than anybody that it is a clear advantage to them to be at home at Skilled Stadium playing. And in front of their adoring fans. And you know there's about 5 opposition fans get in down there to watch a game.
Given that they're going to finish on top, more than likely, right? They're 1 game clear now. So they finish on top and you get 2, they get 2 home finals down there with the byes, the bye at the end of the year and then the bye going straight into the pre. So they've played 2 games at home and then they go back to the MCG where their record hasn't been great, into a grand final. Yes, they've made a grand final.
Do you think that's a disadvantage?
I think I would prefer to play the prelim obviously on the MCG before leading into a grand final, no question. Maybe the first final, maybe that, you know, yeah, but if they win that, surely you'd want the prelim at the G.
His point's valid, though, having to play Richmond at their home ground when they finish 4th and Richmond 1st and Richmond 4th. That's not fair, is it?
Well, that's that first final that I'm talking about. Maybe he's got a point there, but I'm just talking as a player and having to play on the MCG. Surely you'd want one there before you let into the granny.